Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3 or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151, or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Planning to have an uninterrupted electricity and water supply from solar energy in the Gambia and beyond? Worry no more, because Solar Enterprise will provide you with the solutions at reasonable cost. We have experienced personnel who can install and advise you about your electricity and water supply with a warranty period. We have good quality solar products from North America and Europe. We provide services and sell products to individuals, organizations, institutions, private offices, communities, and government. These products are solar panels, batteries, charge controllers, inverters, water pump, water heaters, freezers, submersible pumps, and general solar accessories. Visit our stores at 48 Kairaba Avenue and Brusubi Highway, or you can call us on 7657-479 980-8483 340-9400 or 635-9906.
In collaboration with a number of companies in the business sector, the idea of this initiative is to put up a concerted show of gratitude to our incredible stars that has represented the Gambia in the just concluded Olympic Games. During our initiative, putting this initiative together, we figured out that members and these two athletes that we are about to honor are proudly members and constituents, basically, of the municipality. But that's one thing we would like to acknowledge. Generally, this award is intended to boost the morale of young people in the areas of sport. as part of the KMC's drive to promote youth participation in development and also to curb unemployment through arts and sport activities. In support of the KM Mayor's initiative for excellence in athletics, KMC is joined by 2 companies, notably Africell Gambia Limited, who are our proud sponsor here, MFH Group, represented by Madam Mendy, and also Trust Bank Limited, the only Gambian bank, proud to be a part of this. We thank them very much for being part of it. These companies made various commitments towards this initiative that is enabling us to do this presentation today. And on behalf of the Lord Mayor and the Kanifing Municipal Council, we want to show our gratitude to these 3 companies for coming on board and joining this initiative, which is meant to do a lot. One is to promote sports participation among young people, and generally also it is meant to promote participation of young people in developmental activities, which sports is a very instrumental part of. So on that note, we are honored and pleased to have you all join us to do this together. We thank you. Without much ado, what we would like to do is, as we promised, to keep this as a brief ceremony, because it's only about presenting 2 material things. One is a cash prize, a cash check of $250,000 is meant to go out as a show of gratitude and our appreciation, and also to promote and encourage young people, more young people, to do more in the area of sport. And we are saying that if young people do this, they are going to be celebrated, equally as Gina and Ebrima are being celebrated today. So that is the whole idea of the initiative. And once again, we like to thank our donors, our partners, because the Kanifing Municipal Council, through the youth mayor, the youth councillor, also did contribute towards this initiative. So we're saying this initiative is how do we say this? We say it is a collective of the Kanifing Municipal Council and also the business community in the Gambia to show our gratitude and promote sports and young people's participation. So we also thank the youth councillor under whose purview this whole initiative falls, and for his contribution towards this initiative. So without doing further, we would also like to give chance to our partners, who are namely Africell, Trust Bank Limited, and MFH Group. They have their various representatives here, and we would like to give them the floor to give remarks on behalf of their companies. So thank you. First, we would like to call on Mr. Waka Jan, a representative of Africell, to make a short remark. Thank you.
The Lord Mayor of KMC, Mr. Talib, Bensouda, usual comments of the President of Trust Bank, the Executive Assistant MHF, Ms. Mendy, members of the press, and all those here present. I am most delighted to be here today on behalf of the nation's leading cellular company, Africell. This gathering, organized by KMC, is a very welcoming initiative, one that recognizes and celebrates the best Gambia has to offer. I therefore seize this opportunity to convey on behalf of the management our immense gratitude to KMC for inviting us to what is a national event. By the same token, I congratulate the mayor and his team for organizing this event where we have come together as Gambians and one nation to recognize these extraordinary athletes who flew our flag high in Tokyo. In line with our corporate social responsibilities and determination to ensure that everything of national interest progresses, we feel honored to be part of this historical, significant event. The Speaker of the British House of Commons once said, quote, "History is a part left by the past," unquote. And yes, all of you have cemented yourself and services to our nation on this part. At the world's biggest stage, you represented a tiny country with a proud people with all you had. We are profoundly grateful, and as a sign of appreciation for your outstanding performance in Tokyo, Africell is proud to be part of this event and would like to add our modest contribution of $200,000 to the pot. Thank you for making us proud. I would also like to thank Trust Bank and MHF Group for supporting this noble act. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Waka Jain for Africell Gambia. Once again, we thank Africell Gambia for your commitment towards this initiative. We cannot express how grateful we are for this. Like we say, we continue to indulge on other companies to come forward in initiatives like this so that we'll be able to promote our young people to do sports and also to get meaningful rewards outside of it, because you would all bear with me that this initiative is one that will promote young people's participation in sports, and it would also serve as an inspiration for other young people who would be out there, as young as they are, to aspire to do better, probably better than Gina has done, better than Ebrima, and better than everyone else. So I think we also want to thank Gina profoundly for representing our country and putting the Gambia's name on the map and flying our flag high as the skies of Tokyo. We thank you very much, Gina, for the stellar performance, and Ebrima as well. Thank you very much. I want to say that the people of this municipality are indeed very proud of your participation. And also for the fact that you people are constituents and citizens of this municipality. The Lord Mayor and the whole of the municipality takes pride in that. And we want to say thank you once again. So, in calling our next speaker, who is a representative of Trust Bank Limited, to give a very, very short speech that wouldn't be long to mark their presence in this event. So we want to call on Mr. Yusufa Gomez to do a remark on this. Thank you, Mr. Gomez.
I'm representing Trust Bank. We are really honored by the Lord Mayor's initiative in motivating and supporting young youths of the Gambia. This can be used, and it's also a source of motivation for other youths. So we at Trust Bank, a proudly Gambian bank, the only Gambian bank, we are very honored to be partners with the KMC Mayor, so that we can also be contributing. Is also part of our social corporate responsibilities. So definitely we are really proud of this, so that this can be a source of motivation for other youths in the Gambia. Thank you very much.
So before we go further, next on the agenda is this remarks of the Lord Mayor, Talib Ahmed Bensouda. But before we go further with the remarks, I think it would be important for us to go back and say that the sponsors of this are also Africell, MFH Group, and Trust Bank Limited. I think this is important because they have done a great job in being a part of this, pro bono, putting commitments towards this to honor these people. It's an exemplary act, and I want to say thank you once again to them. Without doing much, going further, we call on the Honorable Lord Mayor, Talib Ahmed Bensouda, to give his remarks.
I'd like to recognize the presence of the Honorable Deputy Mayor of KMC, Binta Jane. Recognize the presence of the Honorable Councillors here present and KMC staffs. I would like to recognize and welcome Their Excellencies Gina and Ebrima Camara. Thank you for all that you're doing for Gambia. Also to our partners, who without them this would not have been possible, representatives of Africell, representatives of MFH Group, and Trust Bank for answering our call when we made it. Also to the members of the media and press, we thank you all for coming to this event. This event is very special. I did not know whether it would have been possible because it was just us trying chance to see how we can support athletics. But we were really overwhelmed and surprised by the response of our partners, which is Africell, MFH Group, and Trust Bank. I think as soon as we called them, they were all very enthusiastic and positive about this, and in a very short time, we were able to get commitments from them, and we'd like to recognize their contributions. Also, I would like to say the reason this was inspired was because I was on TikTok. So the mayor, sometimes I go on TikTok to look at funny videos. And I saw a video which said Gina Bass, Gambia's poorest athlete. And it was a video about Gina Bass when she talks about how she's the poorest athlete representing a country. And I think I really felt sad when I saw the video and said, look, it is very true. Whenever we talk about sports, whenever we talk about things like that, the only thing we think about is football, football, football. Especially our sports committee chairperson. He's always talking about how do we sponsor football. But we often forget all these other sports in our various communities. And we know youths, their interests are very diverse. And athletics is one that we often ignore. And I think Gina has really paved the way, and Ebrima, of course. In my office, I told them, look, I remember when in Gambian arts and culture, in Gambian music, when Born Africans started, when the Born Africans from Bakau, maybe some who are a little bit older will know this group. And it was a big struggle, you know, it was a big struggle for them, but they really paved the way for the people right now, like ST, the people right now like Attack and Jizul, who are now mega artists in Gambia and exporting Gambian music. So I feel like Gina Bass and Ebrima Camara will pave the way for the first gold medalists in the Olympics representing Gambia. And we thank them for their service, and I think this is just a small token of what we can do for them, and we wish we could do a lot more. But I think to the councillors here, I think we really want to focus more on diversifying our investment in sports and thinking about athletics, because I understand as we speak, the only area athletes in Gambia can train and prepare themselves is the independent stadium. And I think it's not enough. We must think about having facilities in communities, such as Talinding, where Gina Bass originates from, or Bundung, where Ebrima Camara originates from. And I think as a country, as a whole, we should invest more in these things. So without wasting much time, we just want to thank them for raising Gambia's flag high and raising Gambia's flag around the world. I think everybody around the world with 1 billion people watching could see Gina Bass and Ebrima Camara and co representing Gambia. So we thank them for that, for doing that. And today we have 2 prizes. I think we have cash prizes, or just some encouragement for the 2 athletes. And I would like to call on Africell to present one of them, which is a $250,000 check to Gina Bass. And I have MFH Group and Trust Bank to present a $250,000 check to Ebrima Camara. I would like to acknowledge the presence. Can we have order, please? Yes, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Gambia team captain, Mr. Adama Jammeh. Can we have a round of applause? Yasin, for leading the Gambia to the Tokyo Olympics. Also, when we were raising these funds, we got a message from the diaspora that they also were motivated and were very thankful to these people, and they also did some fundraising on behalf of them. They did individual fundraising for Gina and individual fundraising for Ebrima Camara, and I would really like to thank them. Here's a message from them that I will read on their behalf. And this is from Sey Toure. Sey Toure was leading this fundraising. And it said, the money is from the diaspora raised by Sey Toure on behalf of the Mali Charity Foundation, but I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the diaspora for their firm stance when it comes to giving back to the Gambia, and I can't present nothing if it weren't for the diaspora and the people back home. We are all proud of Gina and Ebrima Camara and all our amazing Olympians for representing our country in the Olympics. We wish them all well in their careers. We are very proud of them. So more wins, inshallah. Can we have a round of applause for Sey Toure? So they were able to raise $3,566 for Ebrima Camara, and they were able to raise $108,835 for Gina Bass. Right? So, like I said, they were able to raise about $108,835 for Gina Bass and $3,566 for Ebrima Camara. It's not about the amount of the money, it's about the recognition. So we thank our friends in the diaspora for presenting. I don't think there's a dummy check for this one. Yeah, so maybe we can just have, I think they wanted the youth councillor to present it, but he's not here. So we'll have the sports chairman to just have a group photo with you two, so we can send it to them. Can you please come and join me? Yes. I'll just ask Gina and Ebrima to stay. You can stay. Usually when we have people of excellence, people who are doing great things within our community and our municipality, we like to recognize them with a symbol that all of KMC is proud of you. You're an upstanding citizen. You're somebody who we all look up to. So coming from my office, I will present the keys to the city of Kanifing to Gina Bass. And another key to the city of Kanifing to Mr. Ebrima Camara. All right, thank you all so much. I think Gina and Ebrima would like to say one or two words. Ebrima,
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I will use this opportunity to thank the Lord Mayor and his partners. We are very happy for this ceremony. It has never been happened. This is the first time, and we hope it will continue. Like they say, KMC is participating in athletics because they employ many athletics since the Lord Mayor came in office. Thank you so much for that.
I want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who have participated in this event, and I thank you all, and God bless you guys.
Thank you, Gina. We cannot thank you enough for your participation and making us proud. So without doing much, we also like to call on the conveyor of these two athletes in the name of Babukar C to make a fitting remark on behalf of these two athletes.
The Lord Mayor of KMC and the Deputy Lord Mayor, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. I just want to say we're really delighted, to be part of such a gathering. And as someone that I've been working with these athletes for a decade plus, the athletes have said it for themselves, this is the first time such a thing is happening. And with all the donations that have been happening since the team came back from Tokyo, we are witnessing it for the first time. And as I was talking to the mayor in his chambers, that these athletes will pave the way for the younger ones coming up. And I think gatherings like this and gestures of this nature will avail the opportunity for the younger ones to be hungry and want to do more. This country is blessed with talents. It's unfortunate that the focus has always been on football. And I'm sure with the recent achievements done in Tokyo and in other games, led by the team captain, Ahmed, the focus now will be shifted to athletics and give them support. And I will say this wherever I go, athletics is the only sport that goes out of the country, go for a competition and come back with a medal. No matter what, even a bronze medal, they will come home with it. Perhaps the target is the Olympics, which we are still struggling. In 2016, we were in round one. In 2021, in Tokyo, we are in the semi-finals. And hopefully in 2024 in France, we'll be in the finals and competing for a gold medal. I'm very sure. And this cannot be done without the support. We know the government alone cannot do it, so we need stakeholders like Africell, MFH Group, and Trust Bank to come forward, and other companies to support these athletes, because athletics is expensive. These athletes are stationed in a camp where they are camped for a whole year, preparing for a single Olympics. And you can just imagine the amount of money pumped into them to prepare for the Olympics. So if companies can support the government, to help support these athletes, we have a lot of athletes, raw ones for that matter. In fact, from the far right there, I saw, the national junior record holder is working at KMC on Aguaro. He's an athlete in the 100 and 200 meters. So they need support, so that they can focus and prepare themselves for future competitions. 2022 is a defining moment for athletics. We have the African Games, we have the World Games, we have the Commonwealth Games before we head to 2024 Paris. So with the support coming forward, definitely we have no doubt that the Gambia will soon start competing for a gold medal. Once again, Lord Mayor, thank you so much to your team for facilitating this. And I cannot end without saying thank you to Africell, MFH Group, and of course Trust Bank for the kind gestures. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. C, for those remarks. Now, we would like to once again thank these wonderful companies, Africell Gambia Limited, MFH Group, and Trust Bank Limited, for doing a wonderful job with the KMC, because without them, really, this wouldn't have been possible. And not for the fact that these amounts were put into this initiative, but for the swift response and enthusiasm they showed when we approached them. That is worth commenting, and we want to say thank you once again. So before we come to the end of this presentation, I would like to formally thank the media for always being present when KMC needs you. I think they deserve that. And also thank the Lord Mayor for coming up with such an initiative. As a leader to us, I think it is exemplary to know that the KMC is geared towards promoting sports and youth participation in developmental issues. So before we go further, I'd like to call on representatives of our donor companies, our partner companies, Africell, MFH Group, and Trust Bank Limited, for a group photo with the Lord Mayor. Yes, and the athletes, please.
Love like fire. Wow. ngeen fan la skincare la 2020 lañ wax de waaw fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin ngeen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal ba laka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw fii ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skincare products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentee tamit si ay dàll man waaye man nag skincare mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes you know fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi taas kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my love like fire
Agada.
Mbijan aganya.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyinji.
Okay. Korsa. Nsila ID soto.
Sa soto. Sorry. Agada.
Mbijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Mbale.
Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbali ya bere. Birin koyna fo kato
bari si kodo kino kato nim fo bolong blabe
56 branches mola soto Gambia jang
ha
Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol nko kodo kiya bele kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta même na kodi to poto nim kodi maraw jannom number 1 ti nyonta andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi ma ni domorol ni fana beteat Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je
wo moyo diat
apelenta
baraka ni ma lafta nyelen kendol e binaji
yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba
yalo ndel chosano lo
baraka
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarex Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery. Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarex Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.